Hello everyone, how's it going? Can you believe it's January 25th? It's my baby brother's 50th birthday, which is odd because I always tell everybody that he's older than I am, so if he's 50, how am I still in my 40s? Anyways, it's 12:30 and you and I have an appointment and it is time to discuss it with Drake. So welcome to episode number 39. Can you believe it's 39 already? Yikes. Anyways, today's topic is what are the best ways to use your home equity? I love that topic because if you have equity, hopefully that's because I have helped you get that equity. So that's why I like this topic so much. Before we get started, keep in mind if you ever miss a live broadcast, all you gotta do is go to YouTube. Have you gone to YouTube yet? You need to type in Drake's Real Estate TV, hit subscribe. Just do it. Please, just do it. I'd appreciate it. So let's get started. Hey, Bill Tanner, how's it going? My job for the last 21 years, yes, 21, has been to help you build your real estate wealth. So this is called equity. And it can afford you many things in life. So let's talk about just a few of them. How's that? Your home equity can be a valuable resource to you, depending on your financial situation. Your equity is the interest you have in your home as the owner, right? Hi, Alice! Your equity normally increases over time in two different ways. So equity increases if your property value goes up or if you work toward paying down the balance of your mortgage loan. There's also another way, and we'll talk about that in a second. Equity is the part of your home that you actually truly own if you actually borrowed money to buy it. So if you did get a mortgage, and most people do, of course, the lender actually has an interest in your property until you pay it off. And of course, that could be 30 years, right? Despite you actually being considered the homeowner. So the equity you have in your home is actually considered one of the most valuable assets most people have. And since it is an asset, you can use it. And there are three ways for people to use the asset of their equity. So one is to sell your home. So if you decide to move, hopefully you'll call me. You can also borrow against the equity and you can use it as a reverse mortgage to fund your retirement. So reverse mortgages, that's a whole other topic, right? So, hey Christopher, hope you're well. Are you buried in the snow? From the pictures, I think you are. Let's talk about buying a home. So if you sell your home, you could actually put the equity aside, or you could use it to buy a new home. So most people know this, and we call this the move-up buyer. So if you have, let's say, $70,000 in equity in your home, of course, then you'll have a profit after closing, and that profit can be used for your down payment on your next home. So the bigger the down payment, the more expensive the home you may be able to afford. And of course, your mortgage payments may be lower with a bigger down payment as well. Okay, let's talk about borrowing against your equity. This another way to use your equity is to borrow against it, and there are three primary ways to do this. You can do a home equity loan, a line of credit known as a HELOC, or a cash out refinance. All right. So when you use your home equity as a way to borrow money, you'll get a lower interest rate than you likely would like with a credit card or a personal loan from a bank. But there's a downside too, because if you don't make payments, the lender could foreclose on your home, and that's not good. So this wouldn't be the case if you were actually like using credit cards, for example. So a home equity loan is somewhat like a second mortgage. You could use the proceeds of the home equity loan however you want, and you can pay it back in monthly installments with added interest. It works very much like a traditional mortgage. So then you have a HELOC. A HELOC is structured more like a credit card, and that the lender actually gives you a credit limit based on your equity, and you borrow as you need it, and you also pay it back as you borrow. Then there's the cash out refinance, which lets you refinance for more than what's owed on your mortgage, and you can actually get the extra money as cash that you can just use. So if this is of interest to you, please reach out. I'll put you in contact with one of my very talented lenders, and they'll help you with that. Let's talk about how you can build equity. Well, since equity is a valuable asset that gives you financial flexibility and options, building it is an important goal. And one of the fastest ways someone builds equity is by coming up with, of course, a large down payment as possible. And the bigger your down payment, the more equity you'll have right away. If you already have a mortgage, make every effort to pay it off, of course. When you first start paying the mortgage, smaller amounts go toward the principal and more goes toward your interest. However, the longer you've had your mortgage, the more goes toward your principal in helping build equity. So if you ever have opportunities to pay more than the minimum on your mortgage payment, do it, okay? Some people make an extra payment each year, or they break it up into bi-weekly payments, because that also helps. And even paying just a little bit more each month can help you reduce your principal balance and increase your equity faster. So if you stay in the home longer, you build more equity, particularly if it increases in value, which is the fastest way to do it, right? So finally, common certain renovations that can add value can also help you build equity. For example, if you added a bathroom or a bedroom, or you did a kitchen remodel, those can all improve your home's value, increasing your equity. So short and sweet today. That's all I have for you. Hope you found it useful. I'd like to give a shout out to Homekeeper for providing all the information that I shared with you today. And as always, please don't keep me a secret. If there's a topic that you would like me to talk about in the future, all you gotta do is let me know, and I will get that on the calendar as quickly as possible. So hope you have a fantastic week. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to live, laugh, and love. And until we see each other next week again, when the next move matters, contact Drake for Homes. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you later.